I bet you didn't know. I bet that you did not know that the average person works about 2,500 hours per year. 2,500 hours per year, which is nearly 3,000 hours to make net income, not gross, because you do not make gross income. In fact, no one gets gross income deposited into their bank account. You only get net, and I'll bet you on that, right? Welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. This is a channel about unconventional thinking. This is a channel about reformatting your mindset when it comes to finances. I told you, and I continue to tell you, that in 2020, the rules of money changed, the game of money changed. Nothing is the same. Banks don't pay interest. Zero. So it makes no sense or no benefit to you to pile cash into a bank. You don't need emergency accounts. You don't need rainy day accounts for a couple reasons. Number one, you don't want to manifest that stuff. Number two, the only way those accounts are successful is they actually have a rainy day or an emergency. Why would you want that? And number three, typically if you have something that you have to take care of immediately, there are other ways you can fund it, right? Including credit cards, right? Stuff like that. Right? So saving money in the bank, bad idea. Buying houses in an overinflated economy where the houses are at an all-time high, terrible idea, especially when you buy with your paycheck. Now, you don't have to do what I tell you to do. That's just what I do, right? So the average person works about 2,500 hours a year to get a net income. So you don't even get what you work for, right? So you can probably say 1,000 of those hours are wasted, because those are taxed hours, taxed by the government, right? So you probably work 1,000 hours a year for the government that you don't even get paid for. Think about that. Would you volunteer for that? No, no one would in their right mind. So smash subscribe, smash thumbs up if you're getting any value from this video or from any of my videos. And so you've got to understand that a paycheck is the new handcuffs for the poor and middle class. And when I say poor, I'm talking about working poor. Not the way I was a few years ago, homeless with no money, no job, no anything. I'm talking about the working poor. So paychecks have become the new handcuffs for the working poor. And the reason the paychecks have that amount of power or leverage in your life is because paychecks pay for your life. Everything you do, everything you can afford, everything you buy or think about buying, everything financially in your life is covered by one thing and one thing only, and that is your paycheck. And that's why paychecks are too powerful. That's why I always tell you, you have to find a way to make money that does not include a paycheck. If you do it with a paycheck only, then if anything happens to that one paycheck, your one source of income is going to blow up your entire life. You're going to have chaos, right? So while you still have the paycheck, because there's nothing wrong with the paycheck, but while you still have the paycheck, why not learn to make money without having to get a paycheck, so that when you do lose your paycheck, and you will, someone erroneously commented under one of my videos that yes, jobs are safe and secure. Are you kidding me? Why would you think, even if I knew 100% that a job was safe and secure, I would still look for another way to make additional income? Still, I would not leave it to chance. But this person comes on and says, hey, yeah, jobs are secure because I know what I make for the company. What? I'm an asset to the company. What? You think you're an asset to the company because you make the company money? The company will train and put someone else in that position and send you home. There are very few positions in America where you are irreplaceable, but you are not Beyonce. You are replaceable, and you need to know that. You need to know that. By the way, if you would like to get into the free live training, I'm going to be hosting a free live training for about an hour. I'm going to show you what I've been doing for the past few years, working from home, working from my phone, I should say, because I'm usually moving around. But you only need your phone to be able to make money. So I'm going to show you how to find customers for businesses, get paid to do it, and then send the work to the businesses, let them do all the work. So I call it the Middleman Business, and you simply book customers take deposits, and then dispatch the work to other companies or ISPs, independent service professionals. Let them do the work. So for instance, whenever I started in 2020, I was finding customers for the moving industry. Now I'm in 3 industries: moving, home cleaning, and website design. That's why I'm on pace to do $350,000 this year. Now, when I first started in 2020, I only did $77,000, but still not bad because I was working from home. So if you want to if you want to find out another way to make money without having to go to work, if you don't trust your job, and you shouldn't, and if you're like, hey, I don't want to work for the rest of my life trading time for money, I don't want to give up 2,500 hours a year, I'd rather work for myself and build wealth for myself and my family, then you need to be in the free live training. And the way you get into it is drop middleman, yes, the word middleman, in the comments below. You'll get an invite, and if you do not get it, that means we cut off the amount of people we want to have there. So put middleman in the comments, and I'll see you in the live training. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If you want to go through life trading your time for money, then fine, keep your job and don't find anything else to do. And I promise you, there's always somebody who's willing to buy your time. They'll pay for all of your time until you die, and one day you will die. One day I'm gonna die. I just don't want to look back on my life and go, man, did I just sell my entire life for a paycheck? I never tried anything else. I never got outside of that habit. They literally bought my entire life from me, and now I'm headed to the grave. I don't want to look back with that type of regret and live that way. That's not something I want to do. I want to be at the end and say, you know what? I did things my way. I created a business on the side. It grew. I made a good bit of money, took care of my family. My kids can do it. My family can do it. Everybody's in a good position. And, you know, I left everybody in a pretty good spot. That's life to me. You know, that's a win to me. Not trading time for money. You are tied to that job because your bills are paid, your expenses are paid via that paycheck. So that makes that paycheck voluntary prison for you, right? So I don't like prison at all, and I damn sure don't want to volunteer to go. But one thing I'll tell you about prison that you might not know, as bad as prison is, as harsh as prison is, don't you know that it's voluntary? That you actually have to qualify to go to prison? So think of the same thing. You have to qualify to be in paycheck prison. It's voluntary. They don't force you. You have to qualify to get into paycheck penitentiary. And a lot of you, you're doing damn good at doing it. So my advice to you, get away from paycheck prison, get away from paycheck ruling your life, learn to make money without going to work, and I'll see you in the middleman training.